Alright, and we're live. Let's hope this keeps going without any, issues.
I'm gonna pull it up so I can see comments.
Switch to live chat, and hi, Crocomancer, you're just in time, because I just turned on the live chat. Yes, time for Ace Among Us. You saw the description, I see.
You're Among Us.
Yeah. Oh, you have fancy.
The judge was
What?
so fucking stupid.
Look, he needs to get his eyes checked, and his brain checked, and probably his beard checked.
He needs to shave that fucking thing.
No, he doesn't have to do that. I feel like he would look extremely cursed if he didn't have that. You have fancy orange soda? That's great. I have a mocha from Starbucks so that I can get in character as Godot better.
Wait, I'm Godot.
What?
I thought I was Godot.
Ah, fuck, I forgot you were Godot. Never mind.
It's okay. I wish I had coffee.
Actually, the reason I have the mo is so that I can feel awake enough to do this. Because...
Yay!
But yeah, hello, salutations, everyone! Welcome to our playthrough of Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations, as well as just all of the Ace Attorneys in general. Last time on Lawyer Adventures, we found out that there was an imposter that was pretending to be Phoenix Wright.
And he is really, really orange.
Yes, he's extremely orange. And today, I guess, we're going to try and, we're gonna try and do the trial again. Hope that our client gets declared innocent this time. Poor Maggie. Yeah, and, yep, that's what we're gonna do today. So how about we just get started here?
Yay!
Oh, right, I forgot I need to share my screen with you.
Thank you.
Right, alright, here we are. Here we go. It's trial time. District Defendant Lobby number 1. Hang on, I forgot. I forgot to have the achievement guide just on, just to make sure. I feel like I already missed one, or an achievement or something, but it'll be fine. There's one achievement that is just for like learning all of the French words that the manager uses, and you have to like intentionally lose or do the wrong thing on some investigations. It doesn't look like there's anything in this trial part though. Okay, whatever. Oh, I see. I guess I should have expected this. Nobody saw the other guy, huh? But he was there when I took the coffee he was there when I took the coffee over Sir Scout's honor! I think this might be Gumshoe.
Misty.
There we go!
Ew.
Ah! Detective Gumshoe!
How you doing alright? How are you feeling?
As if you need to ask either question, sir.
Don't let him get you down, Maggie, and don't forget to eat well, okay?
Well, they only give me so much food in prison, Gumshoe. Roger!
And you!
Yeah?
You better square this case away, pal. Maggie's innocent, you hear? If you screw up, then I'll be doing some squaring away myself. Okay, but after this, can you confess to her?
Yeah. One thing at a time, guys.
Squaring away some paperwork for your arrest.
I think he's serious. Detective, you're on our side for once, right?
Yep.
You don't look happy about that.
Hasn't he been kinda on our side for the past couple cases?
I mean, I guess so, but, like, not technically. Like, legally speaking, he's usually on the prosecutor's side, but, he also lets us do things that aren't strictly legal.
I'm surprised he even lets us on the crime scene at this point.
I feel like crime scene tampering just isn't a crime anymore. So you'll be able to help Maggie out, huh? Really? Can you, sir?
Of course! I've got the situation under control.
I mean,
it's so obvious that the judge even can tell. He called it out last game in court, and those two still won't own up to it.
Yeah, they're when even the judge can tell that you're obviously crushing, it's a lot, yeah. Also, usually whenever Gumshoe's trying to help us, his testimony's too good to do much with. Oh, right, yeah, that's true. Maybe it's not good he's on our side.
I'm gonna be the first witness on the stand today. You always are the first witness.
I mean, not all well, is he always the first witness?
Well, for the start of the case, really.
I guess he is.
If someone say he doesn't mesh with the facts, make sure you point it out, alright?
Sure.
Nah, okay, we're forming a united front today, pal. You got me?
Not really.
Oh my god, do you think Imposter Phoenix will show up?
What?
Do you think the imposter will show up?
It's possible. I can't tell you how grateful I am, sir. I've always admired you so much, Detective. I know I can count on you. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I want them to get together so bad.
They just need to kiss. They just need to kiss, okay? Looks like it should all go pretty smoothly today, huh? Oh, right, yeah. I can only wish. Alright, into the court we go. What will happen, no one knows. And now it's time for Godot. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. Again? The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Bitter.
Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Ah! What's wrong? Nothing, it's just whenever I addressed you in the previous trial, your response was, "You's talking to me?" It was a little, well, intimidating. No, that wasn't me, that was the phony Phoenix. I see, so our trusty Phoenix Wright is back with us now, is he? Our trusty?
Oh, wow!
Well, I'm glad that he's just immediately accepting about the imposter thing. I thought it would take more convincing. So, Mr. Cadell, your opening statement, please.
Mr. Trite, whether you're a fake or the real deal, we'll find out soon enough through this trial today.
But I
know
know...
his accent is just gonna change.
But I can tell you! I'm the real Phoenix Wright!
You wanna do a blood test?
Blood tests are just a distraction from the wonders of coffee and, law or something.
Anyway, I wasn't questioning whether you are Phoenix Red or not. I was questioning whether you had studied law or not. I mean, I did pass the bar. That's what I intend to find out.
I mean, based on how we conducted in our first trial, where we didn't seem to know what evidence was, there's no denying it. Behind that mask is a man who really hates me for some reason or another. As everyone is aware, the court has already given its verdict on this case once. Therefore, I won't stand for irrelevant testimony during this retrial. Yeah, are we sure Phoenix passed the bar? I mean...
They wouldn't let him in without that test being passed.
But they let the fake Phoenix in.
You know how you kept showing everyone your attorney's badge?
Yeah?
He didn't do that.
Oh, that's how we know it's he's the fake one, obviously. Yeah. But imagine if like showing the attorney's badge was actually like an important piece of evidence to figure out that we're the real Phoenix. Be the best. Also, and Croak says, "Oh, wrong. What? No, we're right. The fake Phoenix has a badge? Yeah, but what kind? Nor will I stand for a simple repetition of the evidence presented in the last trial. He might have gotten one of those fake badges from the internet. I am not planning on repeating anything that phony me said, trust me. Now then, Mr. Godot, shouldn't we have gotten, like, maybe a transcript or something of the last case? Or of the trial with the phony Phoenix?
Yeah.
I feel like that might be important for us to have. Now then, Mr. Godot, summon your first witness. Oh, it's this fucking loser again.
Let's start with the formalities, shall we? Name and occupation.
State your name for the court!
Huh? Oh, sorry, sir. Police Department detective. Occupation to gumshoe.
Man. Sorry.
Other way around, detective. Huh? Oh, sorry. Anyway, I'm the officer in charge of the case since yesterday, sir.
Since yesterday?
Yeah, the guy who was on the initial investigation the investigation's tied up with another case now.
Well, Gumshoe's really got everything under control. For everyone's sake. Maya, you know he doesn't. I see. So, Detective Gumshoe, would you outline for the court the basic facts of the case?
Yes, sir. The victim's name was Glenn Elk. He's a professional programmer. He was on the payroll of Blue Screens Incorporated, a local company.
I don't think I would trust any company named Blue Screens Incorporated to program stuff for me.
This is the victim's autopsy report.
I mean, that's like naming your car company like Crash Incorporated.
Oh my god.
The court accepts this into evidence.
Let's see.
Okay. Died of potassium cyanide. Time of death was between 1:30 and 2:30. Potassium cyanide, an ugly way to go.
And here are the floor plans of the restaurant.
Wait, are they tied to Blue Corp, Red White's company? They might be. You know, maybe after Red White got arrested, someone else picked up the company and made it into a programming thing. Maybe April May is just really good at programming secretly. Who knows?
When the incident took place, the victim was sitting right here. The poison coffee was brought to him by the waitress.
The waitress being the accused?
Yeah.
Oh, Ragatha is somehow playing Call of Duty twice. That's nice.
The victim died from poisoning almost immediately after he took a sip of the coffee. At the time of the incident, there were 2 other people in the restaurant. Mr. Gene Armstrong, the owner and chef, and I hate him. And a regular by the name of Mr. Victor Kudo.
Do you not hate him?
I hate his nose.
Okay, I hate the rest of him also. It still seems to be a very straightforward case to me.
Detective, take up this hammer and nail the defendant's coffin shut with your own 2 hands.
Now then, Detective Gumshoe, let's have your testimony.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what does he have to say?
When the incident took place, the victim was alone at his table, sir. We understand that the guy, Glenn Elg, was listening to the radio at the time. Traces of poison were found in his coffee cup. And what we found was potassium cyanide. That stuff really packs a punch. Yeah, it's cyanide. And, it looks like Miss Bird might have had some kind of motive. Using the dark aromatic depths of coffee to conceal the poison. Classy lady.
I wouldn't call that classy, but, you know, the facts of this case seem to be ironclad. Mr. Wright, I would ask you to begin your cross-examination, but... Yes? Please, no intimidation tricks this time around. Is that understood?
What intimidation tricks?
I already told you that wasn't me. What, did the other one just, like, pull a gun in court or something? Okay, so our goal is to prove that there was another person in the restaurant, somehow.
So we gotta press. Press.
Okay, Can I stop you for just a minute?
What is it? Did I say something that contradicts the evidence?
He's so desperate for that to be true, he's practically crying. Your testimony just now doesn't match the testimony given by Miss Bird. She claims there was another man at the victim's table.
Yeah, that's what she said. And what killer wouldn't say that What killer wouldn't say that when faced with a homicide conviction?
Hey!
Sadly, her testimony isn't supported by the owner or the other customer.
There has to be some kind of evidence that proves that they were there. What?
Isn't that right, Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, it's true. There are 2 testimonies tie up on that. They both said that there was no one on the other side of the table. But isn't there a fucking blinder?
Yeah, there would have been. So it would have been hard for them to see someone else. And also, the old man probably had his eyes diverted somewhere else.
Yeah. Yeah, press.
Press harder. Oh, maybe the other witnesses just missed him. Perhaps their view of the victim's table was obscured in some way.
Huh. That argument is as weak as the coffee at Tribulations. Trite.
Wow, that's really weak.
I have here in my possession a ticket.
A ticket? Looks more like a photo to me.
Yeah, A one-way ticket to Guiltyville? Violation the defendant. I forgot what I said. Try. Did I do it like try or something like that?
I'm not sure, but I think the way you just did it was pretty good.
Okay. This is the photograph taken from near the entrance to the kitchen. This is the scene as witnessed by the chef moments after the poisoning took place, correct? I think the court will agree that, with such a clear view of the scene of the crime...
Wait, sorry, what was the last thing he said? Wait, whose perspective is this?
The chef's.
Oh. Okay, I see.
How, Mr. Can anyone have overlooked the second person at the table?
I mean, if they're the chef, then, like, wouldn't they be focused on their food? I would assume? Ah! Certainly seems to show the victim's table extremely clearly. Okay. Okay, but we got important evidence. That's good.
Next. Press.
Yeah, that's fine. So, traces of the poison were found in the coffee cup and nowhere else.
Not sure I get you, pal.
Was the poison a liquid, or was it a powder?
If I had to put it in layman's terms, I'd say it was a powdery substance. Okay, so
Okay,
then it was
hang on. We have something that contradicts that, right? Don't...
Wait, where's the bottle? Oh,
We gave that to him for testing. We gave that to Gumshoe for testing.
I'm dumb, I forgot.
So did I. So the poison could have been anything that was on the table. Sugar, salt, pepper.
Do you put salt and pepper in your coffee? The victim took his coffee black with no sugar.
Seems that the poison could only have been in the coffee. What should I do? Should I press on this point a little harder or not?
I think yeah, press.
Yeah. Are you absolutely certain that the victim even drank any of his coffee?
Huh? What do you mean?
According to this file, the poison was found in the victim's coffee cup. But what proof is there that the victim ever drank any of it?
Oh, hey, you're right. That's what I think.
Wait, that was what you were thinking?
In case you were wondering, the last objection was for the detective here. Huh? Me? Why did his coffee look like oil?
Coffee doesn't look like coffee on camera. You have to use oil.
Okay. Oh, hey, you're right. You may be fooling the court, but I'm not falling for it.
That was a joke, just to be clear.
If you have time to waste, you have time to present that piece of evidence. That piece, sir? Yes, that piece.
The one piece?
The one piece? What piece was it again?
The one piece, obviously. The Detective Gumshoe found the one piece.
This!
What? I'd be grateful this coffee is only hot enough to give me first-degree burns.
Phoenix, no!
Phoenix! You need...
Baby, honey! Oh, now I remember! This is a victim's coffee cup.
Oh, it looks like there's like a lipstick mark or something on the rim.
Yeah, lip mark.
Yeah.
Yeah, the victim's cup. Take a good look at the rim.
Oh, yes, it's unmistakable. There is clearly a coffee stain on it.
Conclusive proof that the victim did drink the poisoned coffee that was in this cup.
I mean, it proves that someone drank the coffee, but not the victim, necessarily, but okay.
The victim gulped down the bitter death that the waitress brought to him like this.
I mean,
For the record, the only prints on the cup were the victims and the defendants. Well, yeah, you could have, like, poured it in above it. Duh!
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I'm just trying to figure out, like, there's gotta be some hole in this case that we need to figure out.
Where's the bottle we brought him?
Yeah, didn't we? Yeah.
Upon further investigation of this cup, we found a certain chemical substance. And what we found was potassium cyanide. That stuff really packs a punch.
Should we press on this? I feel like we should press on this one.
I mean, it's literally just cyanide.
Yeah, but...
Okay.
Okay,
now,
but...
motive, huh?
But we should press on this one.
Yes, for sure.
Some kind of a motive?
Yeah, but if you ask me, it's all been blown way out of proportion. You know what my golden rule is, detective? Chuck out a bad cup of coffee. You can always get another. Oh no, are you gonna, no, you cannot replace Gumshoe. Huh? I don't get it. I'm saying we can always get another witness on the stand if we have to chuck you out.
What is your problem, man? You're just like, you don't have an argument. You're just like, hey, nuh-uh. Like, what the
fuck you mean, nuh-uh?
Yes, you mean, the fuck do you mean, nuh-uh?
Where did the meme originate?
It was that's a good question, actually. Hang on.
I know it was used for Spider-Verse.
Let me look that up.
Croak!
What?
You
cannot replace Gumshoe. Skye, bad news about the remaining Ace Attorney games. Yeah, I didn't want you to find out this way. I'm sorry. This is the last one that he's been in, I'm pretty sure. He's always with us in spirit, though. Okay, but hang on. Wait, is this the Frank thing, or is it? Okay, I don't actually think that this is the. I don't think this is actually the origin. I think this is just a Homestuck fanfiction. Okay, I'm gonna look in.
I heard you!
What?
Sorry about that.
And Croak says, well, I'm curious how Skye takes Gumshoe's main replacement. Well, I don't actually know who his main replacement is, because I know very little about the next games. Oh, but this isn't quite his last game? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's in the Miles Edgeworth games.
Oh, right, I forgot about that. Yeah. We need to play those at some point. Anyway,
they are very long.
Yeah, but so is, is Rise from the Ashes. Come on, Gumshoe.
I forgot to say the line, so stick to the facts, detective. Now then, what was Miss Bird's motive? Okay.
Right, sorry.
That's alright. She was, they said she wanted to steal a lottery ticket.
Knew it. That's what we heard yesterday, too.
It disappeared from the scene of the crime. And it wasn't just any lottery ticket. It was the winning ticket for
Mr. Armstrong knew about the ticket too, didn't he? But he stole the wrong one. Then is it possible Maggie stole the winning one?
Breast.
Wait a minute! The mere fact that the lottery ticket disappeared in no way implicates my client.
Huh. I have here in my hand the very ticket in question.
That's the $500,000 lottery ticket?
One of the female police officers found it when she was conducting a search.
Why is the fact that she was female important?
Because, problems if male searches a female.
Oh. I mean, then at that, we just go without saying if... Okay, never mind.
Anyway, of the defendant.
What? Order!
Huh. She's quite the lucky bird, our little waitress. God damn it!
You will submit that ticket as evidence to the court immediately.
I better. Oh wait, that's you.
I better keep an eye on that ticket. The way the judge's voice is quivering. Okay, a winning ticket for $500,000. Maggie
Just
Bird.
no. Does the judge want the ticket?
I mean, how well is he paid for this job? I mean, I would hope a lot because he seems to there seems to be only 2 judges in this entire district. This ticket was presented to the court in the previous trial too. It feels heavier now somehow. $500,000, you say?
Oh god, he's gonna steal it. It's just a scrap of paper. What matters is where it was found, Your Honor.
Imagine if, like, the judge was... If there's another Ace Attorney game, I want us to have to defend the judge for something.
I don't want to. He's been causing problems for us.
I mean, it's part of our oath or whatever that we need to defend people that are innocent, I think. Do we have an oath for that? We probably do.
Not sure.
It's on Maggie's person, unfortunately. That's enough. The facts of this case seem overwhelmingly clear to me. The defendant had ample opportunity to commit the crime of which she is charged. Furthermore, it seems beyond reasonable doubt that she did indeed commit this crime.
I like an old man who knows the score. I don't like the implications of that line, because I know how a lot of fandoms will take shit.
Please tell me that there's not anyone that's like shipping Godot and the judge.
There might be.
I mean, the idea of shipping the judge with anyone just seems ludicrous to me. Maybe Wendy Oldbag, but I don't know. Not her. No, nobody deserves to be with her at all. But there's also the matter of the $500,000 lottery ticket. That alone provides a very credible motive. I mean, for that sum of money, even I might be tempted to bend the rules.
No, bad judge. I don't mind an old man who is weak. Who is weak to the siren call of money.
You should mind a judge who can be bribed, though. Which, not good, Nick. The evidence against Maggie is starting to pile up fast.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Yeah, that's because the court has ruled guilty once already.
I'd say it's about time to wrap up this repeat performance with one final decisive piece of evidence.
Only one? Oh no. He's got more evidence against Maggie?
This is the apron the delightful Miss Bird was wearing at the time.
Oh, that looks filthy. Wow, that's not the cleanest apron I've seen. That stain looks like it can't be blood, can it? Why would there be blood?
Did he cough up blood or shit?
I feel like that would have been... What? See... Oh, sorry.
Huh. It seems the star of our play is a little flustered.
I mean, that seems to be her default state.
And somehow spilled coffee on herself.
The coffee? That's not exactly the first thing that caught my eye.
Of course, this coffee stain isn't the most interesting thing about the apron. Yeah, no shit.
You won't. It's on this very rare occasion, coffee is not the most important thing.
No, there's something else that stands out even more.
Something else? I presume you mean...
Of course, I'm referring to the pocket. Oh, I thought you were talking about the blood.
Are we going to talk about the blood, though?
I don't think so.
The pocket?
A search carried out right after the incident uncovered this. Potassium cyanide, the very poison used by the killer. It was in her apron pocket.
A bottle of poison in Maggie's pocket?
Yeah, Maggie's prints were on were the only ones on it.
Did like, Maggie, like, piss off a witch or something?
Maybe. Oh my god.
We don't talk about bloodstains, no, no, no. We don't talk about bloodstains. It was last month, I think.
Since I've been playing Minecraft again recently, I hope I don't come across a fucking witch in the game. I hate those guys.
Oh yeah, those guys seem frightening. What?
They suck.
What?
They fucking suck.
Yeah. Order! The court will accept these items into evidence. Okay, but, like, what about the blood? What about the red stuff? What is that? What is that, like, sweet and sour sauce or something? There's something still bothering me, Mr. Goodell. Why have you not explained the blood stain to the court? Thank you, Judge!
Bloodstain? What bloodstain with that? Oh my god, can he not see it?
Is he colorblind?
Or is his visor is his visor just red and he cannot see anything else that is red?
Oh, right, yeah.
Oh my god.
That makes sense. What, don't blame James Prosecutor, the blood-colored stain that's smeared all over the apron!
That's ridiculous! Nobody told me anything about a blood stain!
Need to be told, just look at it!
Well, detective, could this stain really be blood? No way, sir! Or is it ketchup? It's just ketchup, sir.
Ketchup?
She must have got some on her apron while taking someone their breakfast that day.
You could have spoken up a little sooner, Detective Gumshoe!
Pull a stunt like that again and I'll have you drink 17 cups of ketchup, witness!
Oh. Oops.
Yeah, I thought everyone knew what it was already. No, we did not.
I haven't seen anything yet to make me doubt the ruling I made on this case. The motive, the opportunity, and the supporting evidence, they have all been clearly established.
Well...
Okay, the way you're saying that, it keeps not picking up on the mic for some reason.
Okay, well, try.
That's better.
It seems you really are phony. Motherfucker.
You really know how to drive a man nuts! Witness, please continue your testimony. Describe for the court this crime scene and the findings of your investigation there. Okay, there's gotta be something here.
The crime was reported at 2:25 p.m. on the kind of a scary old man, sir. Oh, okay, kudo.
Yeah.
Poor Maggie had passed out from the shock. It must have been real tough for her. Yeah, I mean, seeing someone die in front of you was a shock for sure.
And it's like the second time in a span of 6 months that's happened.
The victim didn't have any identification on him, but we figured who he was pretty quick, and then the investigation went smoothly. How?
Wait, how? I want to know about that.
When Maggie was searched, we found the lottery ticket in the bottle of poison. And that was it. There was nothing else missing from the crime scene.
Huh. You identified the victim and secured your prime suspect. Very good.
Last chance to convince the court you're a real lawyer. I don't know. I just want to do something different whenever he says trait.
That last time it didn't show up on the mic either.
Oh my god, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
What? Wait, you're not doing what? Excuse me?
I almost did the anime thing.
What anime thing?
No, I'm not doing it.
No, please. I'm curious.
No, I'm gonna be on the internet forever, and I'm not gonna do it.
All right.
I'll tell you after the stream, I swear.
Okay.
Don't count on any more cross-examinations after this one, so let the fun begin. His accent's gonna change forever. It's never gonna be the same.
Yeah, I think that suits him somehow. Okay,
I mean, he's a mysterious dude, so...
Okay, we know about... I don't think there's anything wrong with this, particularly.
How did they know? How did you know? How did you know?
Yeah, what was up with that? Wait a sec!
Huh? Did I say something dumb again?
Let me paraphrase what you just testified to this court. The victim didn't have any form of ID on him. That's basically what you said, yes?
Yeah, basically.
Case, how are you able to identify the victim so quickly?
Oh, that.
He's so let down, he's got the whole sagging shoulders and puppy eyes thing going.
There was a prescription bag on the victim's table along with a lottery ticket.
Wait, was this a drug deal? Was this...
Oh my god!
Wait, hang on.
It seems Mr. Glenelg visited his doctor before he went to Tribulations.
Wait, no, if it was a drug deal, then it wouldn't have his name on it, probably.
We got the victim's name from the medical records of the doctor who prescribed the meds.
That's a reliable enough source for the court.
Sure it is!
It's about the prescription bag?
Yeah.
I don't know if health insurance is important right now.
Yeah, the prescription bag.
So what sort of medicine was in the bag?
Well, actually, the bag we found was empty.
Okay, but what was the prescription
the
for?
prescription on the freaking thing.
Huh?
Yeah, completely empty. Oh my god, gumshoe. Honey, I love you, but shut up!
It was completely empty. What? Yeah, okay.
It should still have the name of the prescription on it.
Yes, what kind of prescription? But do Japanese prescription bags just not say what the medicine is on the bag?
My prescription has the name on it.
All of my prescriptions have the name on it.
Huh. You're entering an empty paper bag. You're entering an empty paper bag as evidence. Desperate, are you? Try.
Okay, that one worked.
Yeah. Now, what happened with the investigation after that, detective?
They checked with the doctor that it was L, because the doctor's record should have had on there. Yeah, that too! What's up with... Okay,
Really? Nothing else was missing? What about the prescription?
Hang on. Detective Gumshoe, I think I should point something out to you. Oh, in the UK, it's printed on a label that's applied to the bag and thus could be removed. I mean, that's how they do it in America, too. But it just feels...
I have an old one in my hand right now, and I'm able to peel the freaking label off.
But it's like, what? But why would they do... I feel like there's something here. I'm not sure what...
The thing is, if I take it off, it's just a normal bottle because my name and the prescription are printed on it.
Yeah, I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm very confused. Detective Gumshoe, I think I should point something out to you. There is just one small contradiction in your testimony.
Why do I feel like he's Farina right now? Oh, finally?
Wait, what? How do you feel? What?
Well, so you know how in Genshin we had the fucking
the Oratrice Decanis Manalis Cardinal or whatever.
The Oratrice Mechanique Danalis Cardinal, yeah.
The Oratrice Mechanis Danalis Cardinal. Wait, no, okay.
Oratrice Mechanique Danalis Cardinal. Oh my god, I can't believe I can fucking say that. Yeah,
Oratrice Mechanis Danalis Cardinal. Did I get that?
Yes. Anyway,
okay.
The god also is like considered either like a prosecutor, and she's so. Have you seen Konosuba?
Yeah.
She's literally Aqua.
Oh. I see.
Why did Phoenix remind me of Farina?
Good question.
Okay, so it was the best!
Wait, what?
Croak, look at the comment.
Yeah, you started playing the first bit of Honkai Star Rail, then your PC broke. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. But at least it saved you from gacha addiction.
Anyway, I'm getting all anxious just waiting, so hurry up, will you?
You testified that nothing else was missing from the crime scene. However, the prescription bag you mentioned was empty. Did the officers recover the medicine from the crime scene later?
No, they didn't.
The victim was given a prescription right before going to Tribulations. Where, then, did the medicine disappear to?
Aren't you?
Indeed, you are very cool. Due consideration wasn't given to the victim's prescription in the previous trial. Witness, why do you always overlook such vital pieces of evidence?
I guess that's the most careless thing I've done so far, huh?
The victim was killed by poison, and the victim's medicine mysteriously disappeared. The victim's own prescription and the lethal poison itself. You fucking morons! Order! Well, Mr. Cadeau, what do you have to say to that?
Huh. That's all?
What?
read for the court the name of the clinic on the prescription bag, will you?
Oh, please tell me it's not the Hottie Clinic. What's the clinic's name got to do with anything? New ear otolaryngological clinic. Otolaryngologic. Otolaryngologic. What the fuck is it? How the fuck do you pronounce that? Otolaryngological? What?
Laryngological.
Hang on. How do you hang on? Hang on. I'm just looking up how the frick you're supposed to pronounce this. No, why? Just. Otorhinolaryngology. I don't know, freaking whatever.
Hang on.
Just yeah. What kind of illness was the victim suffering from, Mr. Godot?
Hardly an illness, Your Honor. More like a bitter war wound, you could say. What?
Like PTSD? What? A war wound?
The day before the incident, Mr. L found himself in a fight. He took a blow to the side of the head, ruptured his eardrum. Ooh.
Oh, I got it. But he ruptured his eardrum? Now, what on earth was the prescription he was given?
It was a cream that was to be applied topically inside of his ear canal, not to be ingested.
Oh, okay. But that would mean that it would probably be bad for him to eat it, right?
Yeah, and he could die. It's mentioned in the autopsy report if you read the fine print.
Well, they don't ever give us the fine print. They just give us the cliff notes.
Exactly! They found traces of the medication in the victim's left ear.
Yes, here it is, in very, very fine print.
Seems Mr. L correctly applied some of his medication while I was at Tribulations.
Okay, but where was the cream?
Therefore, it would be absurd to believe that he would have eaten his medication.
But
why is he gone still?
But have you seen some of his... Have you seen some of the course's cases here? It would be absurd to believe a lot of things. See, this medication is irrelevant to the case after all. I don't believe that. No! Nick! Don't think something quick, it'll all be over! He's right. I can't get away with any old weak objection. What should I do? Alright. Only moments ago, Mr. Godot made the following statement. It seems Mr. L correctly applied some of his medication while he was at Tribulations. If that's the case, then why was the medication not found at the scene of the crime? Yeah, you can totally poison someone's ear. It happened in Hamlet. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Croak.
Wait, it did? I forgot Hamlet. Wait, did I read Hamlet?
I forgot that. I never read Hamlet. I was more of a Macbeth person.
I know Romeo and Juliet and Macbeth, that's it. Hey, what did he say? Oh, it was just the explanation point. Alright.
But the medication in question was for topical use inside the ear canal. Yeah, but where is it? That doesn't change the fact that it cannot be found at the crime scene. However insignificant it may seem, it's a lawyer's duty to pursue the truth.
You know as well as I do that that medication is irrelevant. Are you sure about that? Whoever has the medication could be the real killer. You ever think of that?
Yeah, maybe.
It hardly seems likely that a prescription drug would contain potassium cyanide. I don't know what my prescription contains.
Potassium cyanide would absolutely kill you if you ingested it, so probably not.
Yeah.
It hardly seems likely that the coffee the waitress served would contain it either. But it did, the possibility is undeniable. That's enough. Mr. Godot, is the detective the only witness the prosecution wishes to call? Mr. Godot? You do have other witnesses, right?
I've got my own witness I'd like to call, sir.
Can he do that?
It's the old man who was there in the restaurant on the day of the murder.
Victor Kudo, the pigeon hater? Yeah, it's a weird way to kill someone, though. Like, it's hard to get at someone's medicine to tamper with it. Yeah, it's also hard to, like, drop a bust onto somebody like an anvil from a Looney Tunes cartoon, and then lift it back up through a window by a string, and then have a coat, like, grab onto it. That's also hard, so, you know. Anyway, Mr. Godot, we're waiting for you, Godot. Yeah, exactly. That's a reference to a play I've never seen or read. Very well, the matter of the disappearing medication seems little more than trivial at best. However, it wasn't explored all in the previous trial, and that is something that bothers me. Yay, good job, Nick! The court will adjourn for a 10-minute recess. Yeah, true, and he screwed it up. That ludicrous murder attempt was a failure and that he killed the wrong guy. I mean, yeah, true. You're right.
Wait, what? Killed the wrong guy? Huh?
Yeah, in the circus trial.
Oh.
Yeah. After which we will hear the prosecution's next witness.
I suppose this means I'll just have to finish you off in my last 6 cups. Alright, doesn't he drink like 17 cups?
Yeah, something like that. Court is adjourned for recess. You've already had 12 cups?
Is this man alright?
Or 11? Phew, that was close. Tell me about it, I nearly died in there. Mostly due to the first-degree burns. That's my line, sir! No, it's my line! I think I really did die a little bit.
Wow, are you calling me cringe?
Looks like we all nearly died. What?
I don't know. Anytime I associate with I nearly died a little inside, I associate it with being cringe.
Oh. I can't believe Detective Gumshoe! How can he betray us like that? What, huh? He said he'd help me, but he totally set me up! I don't think he meant to do that, Maggie. He was backed into a corner. I mean, the guy's gotta do his job, right? It's okay, I know all about lies and betrayal. I've had them my whole life. It really hurt this time. It felt like someone punched me hard in the stomach. I hate that guy. I don't ever want to see him. Poor Gumshoe. So the next witness is gonna be the old guy from the park, right? Yeah, Mr. Kudo, lover of waitress outfits and projectile seeds. I don't say that in the same sentence as the other thing, please. I bet he's gonna be really stubborn. I mean, he's pretty set in his ways, you know? Yeah, he's a big old grouch. Are you gonna be able to handle him, Nick? Yeah, I can take whatever he throws at me. Even those never-ending bird seeds. The never-ending bird seed. Da-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Maggie Burke. Mr. Godot, your next witness, please.
The prosecution calls the lucky old-timer who caught the show over a cup of coffee. Will the witness please take the stand?
All right.
Yes, Skye. Name and occupation, if you don't mind. I do not like his song.
The name is Victor Kudo, born and bred in the land of the rising sun. Ga-ga-ga-ga. Honor and duty are what made me. Mind you, I can be quite emotional at times too. Ga-ga-ga-ga. You hear about that, Mr. Kudo? Just tell the court your occupation. My occupation? Listen, youngin'. How much do you think there is for kimono embroidery here? Ga-ga-ga. Kimono embroidery? That's what I do, or did back in Japan. I embroidered family crests on kimonos. My ancestors were embroidering kimonos before this country even existed. Ga-ga-ga-ga. Wow, real craftsmen. They're a dying breed. Hey, maybe you can embroider my costume sometime. Anyway, like I said, after that kind of thing here. So I had to take a job working the cash register as a burger joint, pretending to smile. They didn't let me eat any spinach there, so I was really weak. That burger joint would have been better off putting him in the kitchen. Now then, witness, were you in that restaurant at the time of the incident? Oh yes, I was eating some seeds over a cup of Javicino. Seeds? What do you think these are, I see.
So you saw everything that happened, Gramps?
Wait, kimono embroidery? Wait a few games. I wonder if this guy's related to a certain twisted samurai? What? Well, we'll see about that. Did I? Oh yes, I did. I saw it all. Ga-ga-ga-ga.
And please tell the court. We're all ears.
Sure, I'll tell you every last detail. He's really getting into this. Okay, what did you witness? The young man was reading the sports paper. The servant girl brought him a Javicino, but she put something in it. The man took one sip of it, looked like he was in terrible pain, then collapsed. That's the Soyven girl right there in the defendant's chair. I remember her well. Mr. Kudo, she is not a serving girl. Please refer to her as a waitress. God, you're as bad as the rest of them. All these newfangled words. What's wrong with the old-fashioned ones? And there's so many new pronouns every now and then. Newfangled? All radios and glasses. It's wireless and spectacles, I tell you. Excuse me. Listen to me, everyone. Don't forget the old values. Don't let the good old days slip away. Well, I think it's time to begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Is he older than the judge?
Maybe?
Yes, Your Honor. Okay, what the fuck did he see? Okay, oh wait, no, okay. Well, what do you wanna... Should we press on this?
No.
Because we know that the sports paper was brought with him to the restaurant or something. Also, we should probably press on this one, regardless. Hold it! Mr. Kudo, that is a very great accusation. Are you sure about what you saw? Mr. Kudo never makes mistakes. I dot every T and cross every I. Sure, dude.
Sure.
I see. My eyesight's fine. The doctor said I only need spectacles for reading and driving. that his eyes are only really fine when he's scoping out a waitress. And I saw what the serving girl put into the Javachino as well. I bet I know what's coming up and something tells me I'm not gonna like it. Press harder.
Leave it, because, like, I don't know. Well, we can come back to it.
Okay. It'd be dangerous to press too much. I better ignore it for now. So, what happened next? Okay.
Next. Press on this one.
You said I remember her well in reference to the waitress. Did she have any particular features that you can identify her by? Particular features? It's a disgrace. That's what it is. Sorry? You can see all the way up to her. You know. Sir, you're in a court of law. Please tell us what you're talking about. It's practically naked in that uniform. It's just legs. It's just legs. That's all that you see. You don't even see the legs that much because you don't see anyone from the waist down in this game. So the particular feature you recognize about the waitress is her outfit? But anyone could wear just such a uniform. Even me! There's lots of fan art of it! Mr. Wright, please spare the court of any further mental anguish from that image. No, please elaborate on that one. Don't get all excited, Nick. You gotta keep yourself together. I guess I got a bit carried away, but he has a point though. God, there are other things I recognize about her too. He seems pretty sure about himself. What should I do? Yeah, what are the other things?
Press.
Sure, you saw a waitress take the coffee over to the victim. But what matters is whether the waitress was Maggie Bird or not. Quite right. Mr. Kudo, those other features that you recognize about the defendant? I would ask you to add them to your testimony. Sure. There was a ribbon in her hair and her apron straps were loose. Okay, that seems like a... That's a neat thing. You do seem to remember several details about her appearance. What about the most crucial detail of all, her face? God, as if I wouldn't remember that.
The witness noticed the straps on the accuser's apron. He's unlikely to make a mistake about her face.
That's right, I can even tell you the color of the ribbon in her hair. It was red. Wait a second. Does she... Oh, wait, yeah, she... Does she wear... What do you call that red? It looks more orange, but it's like... It's like the kind of orange that's like almost red, you know, like...
Blood orange.
Yeah. So you see, there's nothing wrong with the witness's eyesight. Now he remembers the waitress pretty well. What should I do? I get the feeling there's something more of this somehow.
What about the back?
Yeah, I'm sure he was very interested in that. Yeah. Identifying features you described are all things you would see from the back. Yeah, also Croak says, ooh, I could go for a blood orange soda. Yeah, it's... I've never actually had a blood orange soda. I've just had the normal orange soda. Wait a minute, doesn't that kind of look like that ghost girl that we saw for a second?
Oh my god, you're right.
The identifying features you described are all things you'd see from the back. So what? Is it possible that you never saw the waitress from the front at all?
Objection!
He's got you there, Gramps.
Wow, you're on our side here? What? People normally talk about facial features when they're asked to describe someone. But this witness's testimony is nothing but straps and ribbons. This is harassment, gaga. I tell you, I'm not obsessed with straps or ribbons. I'm just telling you what I saw. I'm sure he knows a lot about harassment. Mr. Kudo, the court requests that you add details about any identifying features you observed from the front, that is, to your testimony. Sure. This old man's testimony is getting longer and longer. If I can't find a hole in it soon, it'll get even longer, I bet. Objection, and then you're right. So what are you objecting to, Godot? I don't know, maybe you just felt like, whatever. There wasn't anything about her that caught my interest about her when I saw her from the front.
Apron.
Yeah, oh my god, yes, the apron! The apron!
It's covered in blood on that board. Catch up.
Mr. Kudo, I would like you to please take a look at this. God, that filthy thing would suit filth like you just perfectly. Actually, it reminds me of what my grandson looks like just after he's done eating. Have you ever seen this before? Of course I haven't! Do you think I'd forget something as dirty as that? I remember lots of things! Well, you half-witted clot! What? What is it? I'm a clot. There's been an eerie silence in here, besides like a digging noise that got progressively higher pitched. That was weird. Mr. Kudo, this apron is the apron worn by the defendant on the day of the poisoning. What? And as you just said yourself, you wouldn't forget something like this. Which means if you had really seen this apron before... Yes, you know what I'm getting at. You couldn't have possibly seen the waitress from the front! See doodles! But witness! You can't just oops your way out of this!
Well. Looks like we finally have a genuine trial on our hands.
It's about time.
Listen, trite. Here are the facts. On the day of the incident, there was only one waitress in the restaurant.
That's me, the defendant, Miss Maggie Bird.
Exactly. And when that one waitress put the poison into the coffee cup, this guy was watching.
I hope you understand the gravity of the situation, Mr. Kudo. The fate of the defendant may rest on what you say you remember seeing.
Just tell the court exactly what you saw, Gramps.
You can rely on me, Captain. My noggin's in perfect working order. I can't remember a single occasion where I forgot what burger a customer wanted. But you can't remember? More like he messed up so many times he's blocking it out. Alright, well, let's test just how good your memory and attention to detail is, Mr. Kudo. Tell us what you remember about the victim. Okay. He was another of those pesky young types wearing a broken pair of spectacles. He had a newspaper in his right hand, and the noisy brat kept rustling its pages. The young man was listening to the wireless, I remember that well. Then the serving girl in question brought over the Giavaccino. The little fidget picked up the cup with his free hand and took a sip.
Can we look at the coffee cup real quick?
Yeah, sure. The coffee contains potassium cyanide covered in the victim.
Look at where the handle is compared to the lip mark.
Okay.
What hand would you pick that up with?
My right?
What did the man say he had in his right hand?
The paper?
And he said he picked it up with his free hand?
Oh, I see what you're getting at here. Here we go. The testimony we have just heard it was to test how credible the witness's memory is. It seems to me he remembers the victim in a great deal of detail.
Sure.
Oh yes, I hate those you-know-what types who are so vague about everything. Also, he said that the victim was wearing broken glasses and he was in fact wearing a Dragon Ball Scouter. So... How are we gonna handle this, Nick? We only need to do one thing. Just need to prove that the old man's memory is shot. Just trip him up, you mean? Isn't that kind of cruel? I suppose, but it's what I do best. No one ever said that lawyers were supposed to be nice. Okay, so... Should we present the profile of the victim?
No, I think we present the coffee cup.
But he's not wearing the broken glasses here.
No, but the coffee cup is the big one.
Yeah, but this is also what... Okay,
This dude's blind. But the coffee cup is the one that's the most important, I think.
Yeah.
In his right hand, motherfucker. Oh my god, this kind of reminds me of when I was younger. You ever, like, when I was younger, I was at a friend's house, and we were both facing each other, and we were trying to figure out which hand was right and which hand was left.
Oh, yeah.
I would pick up their left hand and say, "This is your right hand."
I mean, it's confusing when, the directions change depending on who you're facing. Anyway, Mr. Kudo, do you remember what you were told at the start of this testimony? This was a way of testing the credibility of her memory. I know, there's nothing wrong with my memory, I tell you, nothing! If I got anything wrong, I'll eat those seeds and sing the pigeon song.
Yep. Care to tell us where this is going? Right.
According to Mr. Kudo, the victim was holding the paper in his right hand, while drinking coffee with his free hand, which would make that his left. God, what is this, kindergarten? I would like the court to please take a look at this. That's the cup the victim used, correct? Yes, and on the rim, you'll notice the mark left by the victim's lips. Yes, there's a stain left by the coffee. If you consider where that stain is, you'll clearly see that the victim was holding the cup in his right hand. But how? Well, Mr. Kudo... What?
Or he was doing a Levi and he was holding it by the rim.
Oh yeah, could have been that too. Well, Mr. Kudo, the court is weighing your epic performance. You said you'd eat those seeds and sing the pigeon song! Ah!
Eat the pigeons. Eat the pigeons.
Mr. Kudo, I'm afraid this is simply not acceptable. You must eat seeds and sing the song, or I will hold you in contempt of court. I think the witness would better go back to the park where they came from. Wait! You think I'm gonna stand here and listen to you tell me I'm mad? You're wrong. I don't care about that dirty coffee cup. I know what I saw. You still insist on your testimony. That young brat was holding the cup in his left hand. Oh yes, no question. I'm a good law-abiding citizen, I am. That dead young hot butt and you spiky-haired yahoo who are at fault. Hot butt? Dead young hot butt? What are you... You're just making up words at this point. Who, me? Thank you, old man. We've heard quite enough from you already. Wait a minute. What do you mean we're at fault? Hang on. Don't call me old man. Been around for 68 years I have. You can't ignore me. I'm aiming for at least one more. Listen to what I gotta say! Sorry, Mr. Kudo, but...
Sure, why not hear a little more?
But Mr. Godot!
But this is my 16th cup of coffee. So this is your final stand.
Thank you, Captain. You can rely on Victor. Ga 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 ga. Alright, what's up with the hands? A boy was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs. Wait.
That is green.
It was? Oh yeah, it was.
Or I guess it's more like teal.
Yeah, but some people call that green anyway. Kept fiddling with it all the time. He was fiddling with it just before he picked up the cup too. Now he used the same hand to pick up the cup, his left hand. You know, the victim was wearing an unusual monocle over his left eye. It wasn't a monocle. Oh, sorry.
It wasn't a monocle, Your Honor. It was a small computer monitor used by programmers. What?
Is it though? Is this just part of what they thought the future was gonna be like?
Maybe.
This is the most futuristic thing I've seen so far in this game. A monitor? You mean like a television screen?
The inside of the lens is a screen that displays computer data. I wish we had something like that.
It can also tell you what your power level is on a scale of 1 to 9,000.
It's called an HMD. It's a common tool used in the victim's line of work.
HD TV, DVD, CD, all these newfangled letters drive me mad! But they don't matter.
Wait
I
till
know
you
what I
hear
saw
about
in
a DSLR.
What?
Wait to hear about a DSLR.
Yeah, or abort joke.
Okay.
It's true, he doesn't seem to be lying. And those are the facts in good old black and white. It's like old Popeye cartoons. Okay, what? Yeah, I just ordered an NVMe SSD. Oh, that's making me feel weird. All those letters. Okay. Kept fiddling with it.
He was. What was it? So he had his prescription used for what year?
What? Wait, look. It didn't say a year.
Oh wait, oh wait, no, you can't go into it. I guess go to the first one and present the bag. I don't know.
What does the bag have to do with any of this?
Because I don't know.
What? Skye, are you looking at a walkthrough?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
The boy was wearing that earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs.
Wait, maybe we should press that. I feel like we should press that something. Seems he kept an eye on Mr. Glenn Elg. He was getting on my nerves, wrestling that newspaper and fiddling with his earpiece all the time. They went and made all that fuss dying from just one sip of Javachino. I wanted to say to him, calm down, you young brat. Just looking at him made me suddenly speed up my seed eating. I could have choked. Taking the victim was a walking ball of nervous energy. Like he was on drugs or something.
He was fiddling with it. Okay, no, why don't we present his profile there, because he kept saying that it was his left hand that picked up the cup, but I don't know.
You mentioned which hand did the victim touch it with? You're one of those people, aren't you? You're the type that uses your left hand to get things out of your right pocket.
I do that when...
What?
I only do that when my right hand is full of something.
and fastens your left cuff with your right hand. That's the most ideal way to do that, though.
That's how you have to do it. You can't bend your hand like that all the way down to do it.
And when the tour guide says on your right you'll see the famous blah blah, you're the only one who deliberately looks left. Well, aren't ya? No, I didn't mean... Obviously, use the hand on the same side of his body that the earpiece was in. Oh, sorry. So if he had the HMD on his left side, then it was his left hand, I guess. Maybe use the same cup that...
Can we? Okay, no.
I'm so confused.
Can we present his profile?
On this one?
I guess. Left eardrum was ruptured. So he wasn't fiddling with the thing, he was actually applying the cream.
Oh, that makes sense. I'm not sure what the relevance of this is, but... Mr. Kudo, there is something very strange about your observations of the victim. What? You say he was wearing the earpiece on the same side as the HMD. No question, you can lock me with... Oh! I get it! Because if he had an ear... He wouldn't have had an earpiece on his left ear because that was his bad ear.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't hear out of that ear.
Yeah.
No question, you can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear without a doubt. I could only see from that side of his head from where I was sitting. I don't think so. What did you just say? You're no doubt unaware of this fact, Mr. Kudo, but the victim couldn't hear with his left ear. His eardrum was ruptured. Eh? Traces of medication for his condition were found in his left ear canal. That's right, it's impossible if the victim was wearing his earpiece in his left ear, so he couldn't even hear in that ear. Is that true, Captain?
It is.
Hi. Hot pigeon! Pretty pigeon!
Well,
I guess
we did
that's
it.
the pigeon song. Order, order, order! This witness's testimony is completely unreliable. He only saw the waitress from behind, and he claims the victim was wearing an earpiece where he knows his eardrum was ruptured. Well, Mr. Godot...
Single drop of milk is all it takes to destroy the pure black magic in a cup. This old man is my drop of milk.
Captain, are you calling me a drip? Well, you sure don't have any drip. This is the victim's coffee cup in which the potassium cyanide was found. This witness's testimony is completely unreliable, especially the part about the pretty pigeon. Hey, I resent that. Pigeons are beautiful creatures, and they deserve more respect than they get in this country. Mark on the rim clearly shows that the victim picked it up with his right hand. I'll never back down. I know I'm right. The lad drank his Javachino with his left hand.
Let me put you out of your misery. Clearly, the victim used both hands. He took a sip of the cup held in his right hand and then switched to his left. That's what the old man saw.
Objection! Impossible! The witness has already testified on numerous occasions that the victim died immediately after taking just one sip of the coffee, which seems very fast for... How fast does potassium cyanide, like, work?
I think it's cyanide. A lot of people used to use that as like a way to avoid being interrogated by enemy forces, so pretty quickly.
Because I know that, I know that, potassium cyanide was what they used to, like, during the Jonestown mass suicide, but Okay, Google says effects occur rapidly following exposure to potassium cyanide, inhalation, exposure to hydrogen cyanide gas from release from potassium cyanide, produces symptoms within seconds to minutes, death may occur within minutes. Okay, so it's pretty fast, and I'm probably also on a list for Googling that, but it's fine.
I mean, a lot of fanfiction writers are on the list. Don't worry, you're with us.
Yeah, well, I'm happy to be with you no matter what.
Objection!
Which hand on the victim used to pick up his cup is irrelevant, Your Honor. The facts still stand. With one hand or the other, Mr. L drank the poison coffee. And then he's just chugging the coffee, okay.
Sadly, Mr. Godot, that doesn't wash. The point of this testimony was to establish whether the victim witness's memory is credible. And the results are clear. The testimony given by this witness is useless. It is time to conclude today's proceedings. I am satisfied that the witness is not deceiving the court. To be frank, his testimony is a farce. Did you have to be so frank? Ga. Take that, you pompous old fogey! I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, you can't reach me from there. Ordering the defense and the prosecution to investigate this case further. That is all for now. This court is adjourned. There we go. I knew something was gonna happen. Wait! We stop now. Where does that leave me? Leave you, Mr. Kudo? Thanks to that blue-suited young upstart over there, I'm just a bumbling old man who can't even dot his T's across his eyes now. How is your bad memory my fault? I'm sorry, Mr. Kudo, but there's nothing I can do. I've kept my mouth shut until now. But there's something else this court should know, huh? Did you see the other person?
What?
There's more? To be perfectly honest, it might not be anything, but I want another chance. I want another crack at you, you young shark. Me? It's looking at me like I'm some sort of evil shogun. Well, everyone, what do you say to one final showdown? Dun. The final chapter of this eccentric old man's scrapbook.
Sorry, Gramps. I've already had my 17th cup of coffee.
What have you got to lose, Captain? I'll give you all the Javachino you want if you come to my house after the trial. I may be 68 years old, but Victor Kudo is still a man. Nobody is denying that. That's enough, witness. I believe it will be quicker for the court to just hear your testimony. You bet, much quicker. I can't believe this is happening. Ah, you better get ready, youngster. I get the picture. Just quit throwing those seeds at me, will you? Just gotta be using some sort of infinite ammo code with that box of seeds. We are like 5 fourth wall jokes away from Phoenix realizing he's in a video game. First of all, I want to stress this might be nothing. I'm not too sure of myself. The young boy slumped over the table as soon as he took one sip of his Javachino. Well, the clumsy idiot upset the vase. He knocked it right over. It broke, and a strip of cloth covering the table got completely soaked. Well, how about that? Turn things upside down,
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Is that all? Yes, that's all. I remember it perfectly. You're doubting me again? You're doubting a poor defenseless old man? No, we are not doubting you, Mr. Kudo. Don't you get the feeling there's a question hanging on everyone's lips, Nick? Yeah, so what, probably? That's all I can think of, and I have to cross-examine this guy. You're a bird brain, that's why that's all you can think of.
Was there a freaking face there?
Is there,
Wait, no, the crime scene photo. Oh, there was.
But the vase
But
doesn't
it
seem...
wasn't tipped over!
But the vase wasn't tipped over at all. Very
Oh
well,
my
Mr.
fucking
Wright.
God.
Trial cross-examination, please.
Ah.
There's gotta be something more here. No, yeah, no, wait, no, not the floor plans. Not the floor plans. Yeah, the crime photo. Mr. Kudo, this is a photograph of the crime scene. So what? Look carefully at the table. The vase is there, intact. So if we learned anything today beyond Victor Kudo is not good at testifying, no! No, we didn't! What, huh? What's your tongue, Grey Undead? I'm no Grey Undead of yours, Hopscotch! Ow! Ow! Enough! If you throw any more seeds in this courtroom, the cleaners will be here all night! Ah! What is it now? I just remembered something! Yes, go on. The broken vase! It was on my table!
I fucking hate him.
I am so close to throwing this mouse across the room. What? Oh, well, you see, it stalled me when that young lad collapsed, so I stood up. That must have been when it fell over. The vase on my table, I mean. The vase on your table? Yes! It was on my table.
Going to kill him.
Hang on, sorry, I just slammed the mouse onto my bed. And that's how my groin came to be completely soaked. Nobody wants to hear about your soaked groin! You gross man! You gross, idiotic man! Why are you smiling? Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today.
No.
I'd like to ask a question now. Have I been any use at all? Perhaps that's something you should reflect on yourself, Mr. Kudo. Ah! Wait a minute. If that's the case, there's more. I got more to say. Oh yes, I remember something else. Bailiff, escort the witness out of the fucking courtroom. Wait, listen to me. Well, seem to have been considerably sidetracked. I am still not in a position to deliver a verdict. The defendant has not been positively identified as the waitress in question. Additionally, there are two disparities in the testimony we've heard thus far. The mark on the coffee cup that the victim supposedly drank from his left hand, and the earpiece which was inserted into his left ear, at which he couldn't hear. Wow, Nick, you did it. Wait, you know, I think that's the only time that ever happens. What? That the witness is just completely useless? Or that, with how much these witnesses overact, you'd think getting thrown out would be more common. I mean, even the worst witnesses have some new information. I get, okay, we did learn that it's probably not her or something. Well, Nick, you did it! I therefore require both the defense and the prosecution to further investigate the facts. Yes, Your Honor. There's one more thing before I call today's session to an end. One more thing, Your Honor? The witness we just heard from is most insistent that his testimony should be of use. So he summarized it accordingly into this statement. We learned one vital piece of information. Victor Kudo broke a vase. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be very important. Clearly we'll break this case wide open. Well, he clearly broke that vase wide open, so... okay. May each have a copy of it if you wish.
Whatever. The prosecution doesn't need props like that.
What about all your coffee cups? Doe's really mad, huh? Yeah, I would be too. I am too. Very well. Here you are then, Mr. Wright. Here are 3 copies. My own, yours, and Mr. Godot's. Yes, Your Honor. When the incident occurred, I broke the vase at my seat. I'm sorry. Not really much of a haiku. Wait a minute. When the incident occurred, I broke the vase at my seat. I'm sorry. Oh, actually, that is technically a haiku. It's just broken up weirdly. Sorry? I'm sorry? This isn't a piece of testimony, more like a 5-year-old's apology. What the heck are we supposed to do with 3 copies? That is all. This court is adjourned. To be continued, I guess.
Okay.
Do you want to keep going, or?
No.
Okay. Well, alright, well, yeah. Third case syndrome, everybody. Look, no, this is not third case syndrome. All the third cases before have been, at least we've had some day where something happened. Well, but your most hated Ace Attorney case ever is the one after this? Seriously? I don't believe you.
The most hated case was that one?
Well, today was,
Something.
Yep. It was something.
I'm glad I didn't have to voice Armstrong today because I don't think I can handle that energy.
Yeah, Armstrong?
So, I'm gonna have to suffer next week.
Armstrong? Oh, right, Gene Armstrong. I forgot. I was thinking of Armstrong from, I think Full Metal Alchemist has a guy called that. Yeah.
I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen that show.
Yeah. You have a reason, but you'll get to it then. All right. Well, we'll get to that whenever. This was as a wise prosecutor once said, this has been a colossal waste of time.
Yeah. Yes. I miss Edgeworth.
I miss Edgeworth. Well, maybe we'll see more of him later. Yeah,
Yeah.
Alright, well, we're done today. Thank everyone for watching. We'll be back here at another time, probably.
Yeah.
How are you feeling, Skye?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, thanks for the stream. Well, thank you for coming, Croak. We always love having you here.
Thank you so much for coming all the time.
Yeah, this is fun. Well, I guess that's where we'll end it off. Until next time, I'm Miss Jukebox Aid.
And I'm Skye Cloudlord.
And thank you for a wonderful time.